Welcome Wargamers to another Mid-Sussex YouTube video. You are joined by Sam. It's just me today, and we're going to look at some more Imperial Assault unboxings. It's been a long time coming. We did have pretty much all of the Return to Hoth campaign filmed, but then we had tech issues and managed to lose all those unboxings. So they will come at some point, but for now we're going to focus on the latest wave, which is the Bespin Gambit expansion. I can't remember what number the wave is, but this is a focus around Cloud City. The pack we're going to look at today is, as you can see in front of us, the ISB Infiltrators. It's a new Imperial, I say troop type, they're actually spies. Kind of like the Secret Service, I'd imagine, is what I'm getting from their fluff. So yeah, let's dive straight in. I have already opened it because I'm keen and eager. So let's take a look at the models first. You get two in a pack. Let's see if we can see them. Obviously both identical as they always are. Finger out of the way. Now, one thing I must say is these are fantastic models. These are probably some of the best in the entire range, in terms of sculpting and lack of mould lines. So far, from looking at these guys, I've not actually had to clean up any mould lines yet. I'm sure there's probably some hiding somewhere that I'll notice when I'm painting them. But in terms of, you know, first impressions, they're absolutely stunning, and probably one of my favourite models in the range. They've got awesome poses. It's a bit of hay fever, and yeah, they look pretty darn awesome. I'm very much looking forward to painting those. Coming back, we will start. I might as well look at their cards. You get two, as with all troops. You have two options. You have the regular deployment. Not sure if you can see that. Let's come forward a little bit. There we go. Hold it up there. So they're 5 points with a recruitment cost of 3, 4 health, 4 speed, white, blue, green. So kind of like Stormtroopers. Obviously they've got the white dice instead of the black dice. Not the highest health, and obviously not very quick, but they are, you know, they are spies after all. They have a new surge ability called Hide, which, and we'll go off on a quick tangent, and I'll pull the card out. That basically allows you to have the hidden condition apply to you. It's beneficial. So while defending, apply -2 accuracy to the attack results. While attacking, apply +1 surge to the attack results. After you resolve an attack, you must discard this condition. I must admit, me and Tom haven't played anything yet where we've had, you know, we've been able to use the hidden ability, so I'm not sure how good it is in game. Certainly seems nice enough, you know, against anything that doesn't have a blue dice. You know, I can see it being quite handy. And obviously +1 lightning is always good regardless of what dice you're rolling. So might be nice. I guess we'll have to wait and see in playtesting. But the ISBs have that on a surge, so they can surge to hide themselves after attacking, which is good. They can surge for +1 damage, and they can surge for +2 accuracy in case that blue dice lets them down. They've also got a special rule called Coordinated Raid, which is after another figure in your group, may interrupt to perform an attack targeting a hostile figure in your line of sight. Limit once per group per round. So basically, one of these guys is getting a double attack, which is awesome because it basically allows you to hide both your guys. You know, ISB1, he can attack, he can hide, and then you can, you know, get the other one to attack. He can then hide. It is once per group per round, so you can't, you know, both guys can't do it on the other one, but that's still a nice ability. You know, any time you can attack out of your usual activation, is pretty cool. So that's the regulars. We've then got the elites, which are health 6, speed 4, white dice, blue-green attack, so the same as their counterparts. They are 7 points, so you're paying an extra 2 points for 2 points of health. But the the surge abilities are very awesome. So we'll start at the top. You can see you've got Pierce 1 and Hide. That's pretty good. Anytime you can Pierce is good in my book. You've then got +2 accuracy, and then again you've got Pierce 1 and +2 accuracy. So these guys will be doing a lot of damage. You know, kind of wearing you down, reducing those block results. Obviously they've got coordinated raid, and this here is probably the best. They've got Deadly. Apply -1 block to the defense results. So all those annoying white dice rebels that keep rolling dodges, you can just go, nope, -1 of those, which a lot of the time will put, will probably kill a white dice model, because they don't tend to have that much health. Especially if one of these guys are hidden, obviously they'll get that +1 lightning. And on a blue and a green, you're probably going to be rolling at least 1 naturally anyway, so you're looking at maybe, I don't know, +2 damage and a Pierce 1 and being hidden. And then you coordinate to get the other guy to shoot. He hides. I love these guys. I'm planning on picking up at least another pack to run 2 of these elite units with the Scout Commander, who we'll look at in another video. So yeah, I think they're very good value for 7 points. Obviously, they're only 2 models and they are white dice, so you've got to kind of be careful with them. I don't think you can run and gun them in, because obviously with 6 health and a white dice, if anyone concentrates any fire at them, they're going to die. But yeah, that's them. Very cool. We have got an elite skirmish upgrade. It's an attachment, and it is cross training. It's for troopers only. This group gains the spy trait. When an attack targeting you is declared, you may replace 1 dice or 1 die in your defense pool with a white dice. Now, on the face of it, this doesn't look very good, because you just make stormtrooper spies, which is cool, and you've replaced the black dice usually with a white dice. However, when we look at the command cards in a moment, we will see why it is actually quite good. When it's a point, it's elite, so you can only take 2 of them. I don't know if I'll use it or not. It depends if you want to run a whole spy trooper list. You could get some quite cool combinations of command cards. Speaking of command cards, we might as well look at them now. There are 4 in this pack. We'll start with the top one. We have Cut Lines. It's spoilers. All of these are for spies or effect spies. Used at the start of the status phase, players cannot draw command cards during this round. 0 points. You can only have 1. Pretty good. I mean, it affects both of you, but it can. I need to check the timing to see when the status phase is, but stopping your opponent playing command cards is amazing. I mean, alright, you can, you're also restricted to not playing any, but maybe that one turn when you might not need to, you might have a rubbish hand, you know what, no one's playing any this turn. So that's pretty good for 0 points. If you need a 0 point card, might as well throw it in. Next we have Strategic Shift. Again, for spies, it's a special action. A player of your choice shuffles his hands. Oh, show it to the camera. There we go. Player of your choice shuffles his hand of command cards into his deck. Then that player draws 2 cards. So let's say your opponent is building up a hand and has got 5 or 6. You can quite easily go, you can shuffle them in and get 2. Messing up all their best laid plans. Or if you've got a pretty rubbish hand of, I don't know, maybe 1 card, you can shuffle that 1 back in and then draw 2. For 1 point, I think this is very good. And again, it's a spy, so this is where we're seeing the cross-training skirmish upgrade card maybe coming in. So you can take those troopers, but also take the benefits from being spies. We'll go next for Data Theft. Again, cost 1. You can only have 1 in your command deck for a spy, funnily enough. Choose a command card in your opponent's discard pile. Once during this round, you may play that card as though it was in your hand. This sounds amazing. You basically get one of your opponent's command cards for a turn. I don't know. There's lots. Maybe if they have, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, that would be good. Maybe Grenadier if you're running some. If you're playing a Stormtrooper spam list, and they're running that, and you've got Stormtroopers, you can play that card out. Any one of, maybe if you're both running special heroes, you know, maybe if they're running, because this isn't just obviously for ISBs, you can use it for maybe rebel saboteurs, their spies. I'm trying to think who else is a spy, Jin Dan. So any of those sort of powerful command cards that you kind of never have points for, you can now kind of sneak into your deck through this card, as long as your opponent takes them, of course. I think I'll definitely give it a try. So it's very situational, because obviously it's your opponent's discard pile, not your own discard pile. But yeah, not bad for a point. And the last one isn't actually for a spy, but relates to spies. It's called Common Disruption. It's got a novel on it. It's 2 points, so fairly expensive. Use when a command card with a cost of X is played, where X is equal to or less than the number of friendly spy groups on the map. Discard that card and cancel its effects. So here is where you really want to take lots and lots of spies. Oh, my battery's running out. I'll put it on my power mode. There we go. Where was it? X equal to or less. It's kind of like a negation, but for the high cost cards. So, you know, let's say first turn your opponent plays Son of Skywalker to get some kills. You know, you can play this. You're probably going to have at least 2 spy groups, and you go, no, we'll discard that. You can get rid of that card. Any of those powerful cards, you know, as long as you've got some heroes left. And I think it will probably even work if they play like a 0 point card, because obviously, you know, it says X is equal to or less than the number of spy groups. So I think even if you have no spy groups, you know, X is 0. So it's another negation card, in essence. So I think that's pretty cool. I like that one. I will probably use it. I mean, to be fair, I'll probably put all of these in a spy list, because obviously, you know, they're all to do with spies. Slippery Target is another one that comes to mind from the core. No, was it the core set? No, it might be the Han Solo set. That's one of my all-time favourite cards. You know, they enter adjacent space, you run 3 away, which, you know, is kind of funny when, you know, someone like Vader or someone comes along to, you know, brutality you and you just run away. Next up, I've already shown you the hidden card, which obviously you get in the pack. There are 3 agenda cards. I'm not going to go through them because that'd be spoilery. There's obviously the side mission, and then there are 2 reward cards for that side mission, depending on who wins. We also get the ever-present stickers and counters. We're up to number 18 now. We have the Skirmish cards. So there are 2 missions. We have Counter Slice here, which looks like you've got to interact with data banks and taps, and that gets you VPs. And then we've also got Infiltration Games, which again looks like taps. So I've not really had a look at the map yet, but you know, they look kind of cool. It's always good to have yet more maps to play on. Speaking of the maps, or the map, how well you can see that. Let's put it on the side, that might be easier. Kind of. I know an easy way to do this. Do it like this. So, once it focuses from the light. No, not doing it. Wow. Sorry about this, guys. We seem to have a solar flare. Come on. There we go. Only took you 5 minutes. So it looks a pretty big map using some of the new Bespin tiles, which is always nice. As you can see, there's taps and data banks and panels everywhere. We'll have a quick look at the other one. It's fairly small. We'll look at that so we can't see what else goes on. So yeah, there's the unboxing of the veterans. It's all gone dark. There we go. Sorry, not the veterans. I'm thinking of X-Wing. The ISB Infiltrators. Yeah, probably some of the nicest models in the range so far. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know what you think, if you agree, if you disagree, what you're going to use these guys for. I'm always looking for hints and tips so I can try and beat Tom. And yeah, keep an eye out for the rest of the videos in the series. So I do have all the wave. We'll probably see maybe Agent Blaze next, or Bosk, or Lando. And we'll save the Bespin Gambit expansion till last, when I can meet up with Tom to film that one. So yeah, thanks for watching, and may the force be with you.